Yes, greetings and welcome to the Article HQ. It's a pleasure to have your company as always. Cause we're upon the road. We're on the right hand side of the road, by the way. And this is Article HQ. This is where, I chill out and, take in the happenings of the world and try to decipher and try to work out the madness. So, thank you for joining me on the journey. There's plenty of room. And who we've got tonight, we've got the real superstar himself, the real megastar, the Braveheart himself, Mel Gibson. This video was taken, or the interview was done or taken in 1998. And he's just revealing certain dark things that's happening in Hollywood that you have to say, really? Really? Because Hollywood at the moment, I think they're on strike at the moment, yeah? So, you know, when you listen to Mel Gibson, let him express himself, and I'll see you back in a couple of moments.
Time I really came over here. I had a whole bunch of weird paranoid suspicions about what the hell was going on because there was a lot of stuff I couldn't understand.
Right.
And nobody was really bothering to explain it to me.
You don't?
And I formed a bunch of opinions about the town and about the people in it that were like, surely that couldn't be. The whole place can't be like, weird town, where the stranger wanders in and all the people are in the bar and they all shut up when he looks at them. And they tell you don't go into the house on the hill. And it's like that. And then you go away and you think, no, I was wrong. That's insane thinking. I'm paranoid. I imagined that stuff. That couldn't be the reason for why so-and-so was acting like, could it? And then you find out later on the track that you were exactly on track with a lot of this stuff, that some of your worst nightmares were real at the time. And you think, a place like this can humiliate you. And it can humiliate you, it can be humbling. I mean, it does rip your life to pieces if you'll let it.
Yeah.
And it's always pounding at the walls. It's these little guys, these little heathens with no soul downstairs with horns on their head. You can't get mad. You can't let it get you, because you have to make a deal with everyone else, and it's almost unspoken that you are going to be fucked over at some point by people who you may have done something nice for. And it may happen that by circumstance, or even very purposefully, and I've often felt it. I've sat there, and I have felt the knife slip firmly in between my shoulder blades and tried to have it shoved through the other side through my heart. No, he came to see me on a rooftop in New York. I said, hey, can I talk to you? And he said, sure. He floated in, sideways, through a crowd of people. He was wearing black. And it was like one of those old vampire movies where they don't walk, but they glide. The air had turned cold. And then he left, and I wanted to leave. And because I knew that I didn't want to work with him. And he was getting scary.
Yeah.
And then I turned around, and it was on top of the Peninsula Hotel. I turned around to avoid his steady gaze at one point.
Yeah.
And I was looking at a building with the top of the sixes on it. So there was a huge illuminated 666 in red. And I went from that to that to that, and he started smiling. And I thought, oh no, Chris Walken is the Antichrist, I'll think, Walken. And you'll resent it for a little while, then you have to let it go. Otherwise, you'll eat yourself alive. And I think it takes that kind of cockroach resilience to survive in this town.
Wow, Mel Gibson, the real superstar. He's not afraid to talk, mate. He was in the belly of the beast, and he see what was going down, and he's basically, he's talking about people floating in sideways, people with horns. It sounds like a Hollywood set, doesn't it? But anyway, The Sound of Freedom, the film, which is based on child trafficking, is released now. It's been released a couple of weeks, yeah. So please go and check it out. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if it's on video, but The Sound of Freedom, and it's breaking all box office, what they call it, box office, whatever. Well, it's breaking box office sales. That's correct. Yeah. So big up the real the real big man himself, Mel Gibson, because you can't put a price on a child's life. You understand what I'm saying? So all the millions that were being given away that he could have earned, I suppose, in Hollywood, he said, "No, mate, sorry, you can't put a price on a child's life." So hopefully you like that, or you got some enlightenment out of that, and realize that there is this club that is in the world right now, and they turn a blind eye to hurting children. Excuse me, yeah, get pleasure out of hurting children. Well done, Mel Gibson. So until the next time, please subscribe and like, and of course, never surrender your dreams. Constantly work towards your goals. Believe in yourself and have faith in the Creator. And with a little bit of power, which is your own willpower, you can make it. Don't make nobody tell you, say, you can't make it, yeah? Because it's 2023, and what's now hidden in the dark is now coming to light. It's quite clear, isn't it? All these dark secrets that have been held down. That video was from 1998. What's that, about 25 years ago? Yeah, so the good guys are definitely in control. I'll see you on the next one, and I hope peace reigns on everybody's housetop.